I tried meeting with Miss Rogers in the my meeting room, but she was unmuted, but I was still unable to hear her make contact. I'm not sure
Okay.
if anybody's spoken with her yet or not.
Maybe Heather has. I'm not quite sure. Let me just check for a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Look at Mr. Hadley getting all formal and everything.
The AC's caught up with us. I can put the jacket back on.
Oh, good. Good morning. Today is Thursday, June 16, 2022. This is courtroom number 1. My name is Judge Martin. My docket today are misdemeanors arising out of police contacts at Van Buren Township or Detroit Metro Airport. You do not have a case involving either Van Buren or the airport. You are in the wrong place. You should check your notice and get logged in. If you're not sure where you're supposed to be, you send a message to the clerks. They will help get you where you should be this morning. Mary Ann, what do we have ready?
Mr. Guerin, 8:30, he's all set.
Mr. Aaron at 8:30?
No, Attorney Guerin is with his client AKSU.
Thank you.
Yep.
This is 220380OD. Van Buren Township versus Axu. May I have your appearances, please?
Your Honor, good morning. As indicated, Daniel Guerin, Michigan 61253. On behalf of Ms. Axu, who's to my right, can you identify yourself?
Axu.
Thank you. Today is the day and time set for the arraignment and pretrial in this matter. Mr. Guerin, for purposes of arraignment, what say you, sir?
Your Honor, we will waive reading for purposes of arraignment and stand mute.
Thank you, sir. I'm flipping through the file. The bond recommendation is that your client's bond be set at 2,010%. Any comment as to bond?
Your Honor, I will also let the court know there will be a resolution. The prosecutor and I did speak and are prepared to resolve the case today. This would be a first offense of any sort for Ms. Axu. You'll hear some of the facts of the case, a relatively low blood alcohol level at 0.14, no prior arrests in her lifetime. She's a preschool teacher here at the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, 50 years young, and I would argue is neither a flight risk nor a danger to the community. She also tells me she's completely stopped drinking since her arrest on May 21st.
Bond will be set at 2,000 personal, no alcohol during the pendency of this matter. And sir, you indicated there's been a resolution?
There has, Your Honor. I'll let prosecutor put that on the record if she's still there.
I'm here, Your Honor. Angela Mannering on behalf of the people. Your Honor, the offer to Ms. Axu is to reduce the operating while intoxicated to operating while visibly impaired.
Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Axu, would you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. You can put your hand down. Ma'am, you were able to hear the offer extended by the prosecutor this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's your intention to plead guilty to the added count of operating while visibly impaired?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding that the operating while intoxicated will be dismissed?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that if the court accepts your plea this morning, you will not have a trial of any kind?
Yes, ma'am.
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
You haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything to get you to plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Guerin, before I ask your client anything else, it just dawned on me that I don't remember having seen you before. So I want to make the disclosure on the record that I'm married to an elected official in Van Buren Township. He is not involved in the day-to-day operations of the Public Safety Department, would not have any idea about your client or her case.
I appreciate that, Your Honor. We have no objections, Your Honor, continuing to hear the plea and sentencing ultimately.
Thank you. Ms. Axel, is it true that on May 21st, 2022, in Van Buren Township, which is County Wayne, State of Michigan, you were operating a motor vehicle while you're visibly impaired?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Ms. Manarino?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Guerin, would you like to inquire any further of your client?
I would not. I am satisfied as well, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Axel, the court accepts your plea of guilty to the added count of operating while visibly impaired. The operating while intoxicated will be dismissed. Because this is an alcohol-related offense, this court's process is to refer the matter to the probation department. They will do an interview and make the recommendation for your sentencing. They will use the same phone number. Mr. Guerin, I don't see a phone number or email for your client, so if you would get that information, you can drop it in the chat to the clerks if they have not already asked that of you.
We've
That
gotten
phone
that.
number and email address for your client is what the probation department will use to reach out to you, ma'am, to schedule your interview and your future sentencing, okay?
We've provided both to Mary Ann, Your Honor, so that should be in the file.
Okay, thank you, sir. Anything else, Ms. Manarino?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything else, sir?
We will get the sentencing date from the probation department, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Ma'am, good luck to you. I'll see you after you've had your interview and your recommendation from the probation department.
Thank you.
Thank you,
You're
Your
so
Honor.
welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Good morning, Mr. Smith.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you, sir?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. You look a little nervous.
A little bit.
It's okay. This is 2203740D. This is Van Buren Township versus Chase Smith.
Ready, Your Honor. For the record, Your Honor, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Smith. As far as arraignment, Your Honor, we waive formal readings, stand mute. We've had a chance to pre-try this, Your Honor. We would wish to adjourn this for discovery.
Mr. Smith, state your name for the record, sir.
My name is Chase Smith.
Thank you. The police department, in this matter, Mr. Bowditch did not oppose a personal bond. Sir, the court will set your bond at $5,000 personal. You don't have to post any money, but what you must do is appear as directed by the court and participate in these proceedings until they are resolved. The condition of your bond is that you not purchase, possess, consume alcohol during the pendency of this matter. Mr. Bowditch, I heard your request. We'll adjourn the pretrial in this matter for discovery to be exchanged to
July 7th at 10:30 with Judge Green.
pretrial is continued to July the 7th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. That will be in number 3 with Judge Green. Anything else, Ms. Manarino?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything else in this matter, Mr. Bowditch?
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Smith, you're all set, sir. Have a good day, July 7th.
Thank you very much. You too.
I'll call you, Chase.
You're welcome, sir. Oh,
All right.
wait, I'm sorry. There is a fingerprint order on the front of the file. The court is signing it. Mr. Smith, you'll need to present yourself to the Van Buren Township Public Safety Department and be fingerprinted before your next scheduled court date, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
You're free to go, Mr. Smith.
Thank you very much. You take care.
You too.
Mary Ann,
Yes?
we're not doing Romulus on Judge Martin's docket, are we?
No.
Sir.
My apology. I opened the wrong email.
Have we seen Mr. Mays? No. Mr. Turner, good morning, sir.
He may be having some connection issues, Judge. He was a little broken up.
I see. Thank you, Ms. Manarino. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning.
Mr. Turner.
Yes.
Okay, this is 220316OD. This is Van Buren Township versus Scott Turner. State your name for me, please, sir.
Scott Cleveland Turner III.
Mr. Turner, today is the day and time set for your show cause, arraignment, and pretrial. It looks like you previously failed to appear. The way that your screen is named indicates that you have waived the right to the assistance of the court-appointed attorney this morning. Is that accurate?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Turner, do you intend to
Can you hear
proceed
me?
on your own during these proceedings, or are you looking to retain an attorney?
On my own.
Mr. Turner, it's alleged that on April 7, 2022, in Van Buren Township, you were operating a vehicle while you were visibly impaired. Sir, this is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, fines of up to $500 plus court costs. For purposes of arraignment, sir, what's your position?
I plead not guilty.
There is a recommendation from Van Buren Township Public Safety Department that your bond be set at, that you receive a personal bond in this matter. The court will set your bond at $5,000 personal. You do not need to post any money, but what you must do is appear at all future court dates and cooperate in these proceedings until they are resolved.
Okay.
Mr. Turner, did you speak to the prosecutor this morning
I did.
and you were unable to resolve this matter?
Your Honor, we are requesting an adjournment in this matter. We would ask that the court could adjourn it out until August, so we can hopefully reach a resolution at that point.
That August date will be
August 4th at 9 o'clock with Judge Green.
August 4th at 9 a.m. in courtroom number 3 with Judge Green will be your next court date, Mr. Turner.
Okay.
Anything else in this matter, Ms. Manarino?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Turner?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Sir, have a good day. We'll see you back here on August 4th.
Okay.
Mr. Bowditch? There are people in your waiting room, sir.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm addressing that as we speak.
Okay. This is 220376OD, Van Buren Township versus Danny Stevenson. May I have your appearance, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Josh Hadley appearing on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Danny Stevenson III. Mr. Stevenson waives his right to, oh, go ahead. Sorry, Your Honor.
No, you go ahead, Mr. Hadley.
No, I was going to say we have our physical presence in court and I have advised my client of his rights.
Thank you. Mr. Stevenson, state your name for the record, sir.
Danny Stevenson III.
Thank you, Mr. Stevenson. Today is a day and time set for your pre-trial, I'm sorry. Today is a day and time set for your arraignment and pretrial, sir. For purposes of arraignment, Mr. Hadley, what say you?
Your Honor, we'll waive the formal reading of the arraignment and we're prepared to address bond when the court's ready.
Thank you. The request from Van Buren Township Public Safety Department is that they do not oppose personal bond. So, Mr. Hadley, unless there's some comment you'd like to make about that?
Not at all, Your Honor, just that he's employed and he's fully compliant and ready to address the situation.
Thank you. Mr. Stevenson, your bond will be set at $5,000 personal. You do not need to post any money, but what you must do is appear at all future court dates and participate in this matter until it is resolved. Based on the fact that the allegations is that you are under 21 with a BAC of 0.09 and 0.10, the court will further indicate that you are not to purchase, possess, consume any alcoholic beverages during the pendency of this matter. For purposes of pretrial, Mr. Hadley, what say you?
Your Honor, we're going to go ahead and be filing a discovery order. We'd like to get a chance to kind of take a look at what's in the file. And there was an issue of restitution in this. We just want to again see any supporting evidence of the restitution.
I can email that over to you, Josh. I have it.
Thank you, Angela.
The adjourned pretrial date will be
July 7th at 10:30 with Judge Green.
July 7th at 10:30 a.m. in number 3 with Judge Green. Anything else, Ms. Manarino?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Hadley?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Stevenson, you're back on July 7th with Judge Green, sir. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, you as well.
Thank you. Mr. Laster,
Yes, ma'am.
this is 220377OD. This is Van Buren Township versus Michael Laster. State your name for the record, sir.
Michael Lynn Laster.
Mr. Laster, the way that they have you labeled indicates that you are waiving your right to have the assistance of the court-appointed attorney this morning. Is that accurate, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, do you
Yes,
intend to proceed on your own, or are you looking to retain an attorney?
I'm going to proceed on my own.
Okay. Sir, it's alleged that on May 18, 2022, in Van Buren Township, you were found to be operating while intoxicated. Sir, this is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days and fines of up to $500 plus court costs. On that same day, May 18, 2022, you were found to be in possession of open intoxicants in the vehicle. Again, sir, this is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail and fines of up to $500 plus court costs. For purposes of arraignment, sir, guilty, not guilty, or stand mute?
Oh, I have to, I mean, guilty, it was in my car. Guilty,
Your
I mean,
Honor, I would just indicate,
Mr. Laster,
based on my conversation with Mr. Laster, we do have a plea agreement, and it's my understanding that he wanted to plead not guilty for purposes of his arraignment.
thank you. I didn't know what to say.
it's fine. Then, Mr. Laster, when you don't know, just say you don't know. It's okay. Thank you for putting on your seatbelt earlier. Ms. Manarino.
Your Honor, I spoke with Mr. Laster this morning. The offer on his file is to amend the operating while intoxicated to operating while visibly impaired and dismiss the second charge for the open intox. Mr. Laster has indicated to me that he would like to avail himself of that offer.
Mr. Laster, raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. You may put your hand down. Sir, you were able to hear Ms. Manarino regarding the plea offer in this matter?
Yes, ma'am.
And sir, you wish to avail yourself of the offer from the prosecutor to reduce the operating while intoxicated to operating while visibly impaired?
Yes, ma'am.
And that the open intoxicants in the vehicle will be dismissed?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that the court accepts your plea this morning, you will not have a trial of any kind?
Yes, ma'am.
Before I ask you any other questions, Mr. Laster, I don't know if you were on earlier, but I made the disclosure that I'm married to an elected official in Van Buren Township. He would have no idea about your case this morning, how it's resolved, or the conversation we're having. He's not involved in the day-to-day operations of the Public Safety Department. I make this disclosure as Van Buren Township is who issued the citation to you. Do you still wish to continue with the plea this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you understand that if I accept your plea, you will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor?
Yes, ma'am.
And sir, you haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything to get you the plea this morning?
No, other than the plea.
Sir, is it true that on May 18, 2022 in Van Buren Township, you operated a vehicle while you were visibly impaired?
Yes. I didn't think I was visibly impaired, but obviously somebody from McDonald's called the police because they seen the can. But it wasn't that I was driving, swerving, or anything like that. I wasn't even driving. I was out my car when the police approached me. But I'm not trying to.
Understood,
say,
Mr. Laster.
Yeah.
Anything else, Ms.
I have been
Manarino?
drinking. Excuse me?
Sorry. I was
I said
asking Ms.
earlier that-
Manarino, was she satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Laster?
Yes. I'm here.
The court accepts your plea of guilty to the added count of operating while visibly impaired, the operating while intoxicated, and the open intox in vehicle will be dismissed. The next step in these proceedings, sir, excuse me, is that your file will be referred to the probation department. They will conduct an interview and screening, make the sentence recommendation, and schedule your sentencing with the court. They will use the information that you provided to the clerks this morning regarding your phone number and email address to reach out to you to get this information.
Okay.
We did not do this because you had a plea with the prosecutor, but your bond, sir, is going to be set at $5,000 personally. You don't need to post any money, but what you must do is participate and respond to contact requests from the probation department. Sir, do not purchase, possess, consume any alcohol while this matter remains pending. Again, when the probation department reaches out to you, whether it's by phone or email, please respond to them promptly so that we can get your sentencing schedule and get this matter resolved, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I won't give
Anything
you any
else, Mr.
problem.
Laster?
No, that's it. Can I go back to work?
Yes, go back to work. I'll see you after you're done with probation, sir. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I saw Mr. Mays come in.
How do I
You
get out
can
of here?
leave or somebody can help you get out, sir.
I'm
Mr.
trying.
Mays, are you ready to proceed this morning?
I need to speak with Angela, please.
Okay.
I will come into my breakout room, Your Honor.
Your Honor, is Mr. Mena with us?
I am.
Jim, could I get a docket or could I get some pleas?
Yep, will do.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Goldman.
Morning, Your Honor.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing quite well. How about yourself?
I'm super. Have you had the opportunity to speak to the prosecutor this morning?
No, I would like to ask for a breakout room with Mr. Mena, please.
They'll move you into his waiting room. I saw the offer of a 3-month delay.
Okay, yeah, that's what I would like to discuss with Mr. Mena. So,
Okay, they'll put you in his waiting room.
thank you.
Mr. Mena, Mr. Mena?
Yes.
Hi, good morning. There is an attorney in your meeting room.
Oh yeah, I see Mr. Goldman's gone in. I'm just getting these to Jeff, and I'll join him in there.
There's another one, Attorney Starr.
Oh yeah, I see him. Okay.
Mr. Hadley, you look perplexed.
I thought I just had him. Mr. Mena was on here, wasn't he, for the airport?
He went back into his, he's still here.
I've got too many things open. I'm just squinting, Your Honor. Not perplexed, just old man eyeballs. Okay. There he is.
You actually have Miguel Frankie with Ms. Manarino, and he's here in our building. So if we could get him done and released, it'd be great.
Absolutely. I'm ready to move. I just need to.
Oh, he's with the clerks.
Okay. There he is. I'm going to move Miss Rogers back into the main room. I'll be ready to go on Miss Rogers as soon as I speak with with Mr. Mena.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So let's see if I can move her.
Oh, never mind, Mary Ann. You responded before. Oh. Did you tell Mr. Frankie to exit?
I did. I just tried moving him into the main room. I think he should be popping in just a moment.
Thank you.
Mary Ann, I'm having a hard time finding Miss Goldman. She was in my breakout room. I don't know where she ever went.
Let me look.
Beg your pardon?
I'm gonna see if I can find her.
We were in a breakout room talking, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, she appears to
Oh, wow.
have gone.
bummer. Not a good deal.
Yeah, Mary Ann, my apologies. I'm not able to seem to get Mr. Frankie to move from my end. Can you give it a shot?
You bet.
Thank you.
Hello, I think I'm in the wrong break room. I was talking with the
Ma'am, holding the
Yes.
baby, your name, please.
Leona Garman.
I need to be in a breakout room with her, Your Honor.
Mr. Bowditch, you have the ability to move her.
I'm trying, Your Honor.
Mr. Hadley, he's not here, or that person isn't here any longer.
Mr. Frankie?
Right. I don't see him.
Dude.
We're going to have that kind of day.
That one's all wrapped up. Yeah, we're ready to go. Okay, let me try contacting Mr. Frankie.
Oh, they're downstairs in probation, Mary Ann.
They're here. That's right.
He's in the building. Yeah, somebody should be downstairs able to help him get reconnected.
Shit.
Mr. Mina, do you have a quick second to meet with me in a breakout room?
Yeah, sure. I'll meet you in mine.
That works.
Wait, before you leave,
Cool.
with Quatrain, Mr. Attorney Starr, was your client with you? Nope, okay. Goodbye,
Judge,
gentlemen.
the other one on Wilmot, if they're going to accept it, we're going to amend it to double parking 400 in case I'm in the breakout room.
Which one?
Wilmot at 8 or 9:10. I'm sorry, Judge.
Thank you.
Your Honor, may I?
Double parking with what else, sir?
400, Your Honor. Taser would be
400, thank
destroyed. Yeah, I think he wants to talk to his client.
Yeah, I'd just like an opportunity just to very briefly advise Mr. Wilmot as to the developments.
Clerks will get you and Mr. Wilmot moved into a breakout room to discuss it. Mr. Frankie is back.
Thank you.
We're prepared to go on Mr. Frankie if he's back, Your Honor.
I'll call him as soon as his screen comes up, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, come on. Mr. Hadley, he's here. I'm asking him to unmute and start the video. He is in our probation department. I don't know what the issue is.
Well, I think we got progress. Something just changed on his screen.
Mr. Hadley, you have a young lady.
Renamed him, but
moving.
renaming him does not help. It'd be quicker for me to go downstairs and turn it on myself. I don't.
Judge, do you want me to get one of the court officers down there?
Virginia is right there, or
Oh, okay.
Avery is right there.
Okay.
Mr. Mays, are you ready?
We are, Your Honor, very quickly.
This is 2203150D. This is Van Buren Township versus Jeremy Burns. May I have your appearances, please?
Angela Mannering on behalf of the people.
And William Mays on behalf of Mr. Burns, who appears via Zoom.
Yes, sir.
And
Hey,
we agree.
Sheriff.
What's your name, sir?
Your Honor, the prosecutor and I were under the mistaken belief that we had the blood information, the blood discovery packet from MSP on this case. We confused it with a different case. So she is going to get me the blood discovery. We're going to ask for an adjournment today.
How long of an adjournment, sir?
Let's say 6 weeks. 3.
August the
Except
4th date?
July 21st, I'm in a jury trial. That's 6 weeks out.
I said August the 4th.
Oh, I'm sorry. August 4 looks good.
At 9 o'clock, Judge.
August 4th at 9 o'clock in number 3 with Judge Green. Anything else, Ms. Manarino, in this matter?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Mays?
No, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You may log off. Good luck to you, Judge Green, on August the 4th. Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a great day yourself.
Thank you. This is 2202690D. Van Buren Township versus Frankie.
Angela Mannering on behalf of the people.
Oh, where did Mr. Hadley go?
Oh, he's in a breakout room with Mr. Mena, Your Honor.
Mr. Goldman, you had sufficient time to talk to your client?
Yes, Your Honor, I have had opportunity. We are prepared to proceed.
This is 22WM007310M, Swain County Airport versus Maximilian Wilmot. May I have your appearances, please?
This morning, Robert Goldman, PA 1222, appear on behalf of defendant Maximilian Wilmot, who appears by way of Zoom. Your Honor, do we do consent to this proceeding being held over Zoom?
Mr. Wilmot, unmute yourself and identify yourself, please.
My name is Maximilian Frederick Wilmot. I'm present.
Thank you. Today is the day and time set for the arraignment and pretrial. But Mr. Goldman, is it accurate that you have a resolution of this matter?
That is correct, Your Honor. I've had an opportunity to speak with prosecuting attorney Mr. Mena, as well as my client, Mr. Wilmot. After that conversation with prosecuting attorney Mena, there is an agreement in place whereby the misdemeanor checkpoint violation would be dismissed, and Mr. Wilmot would be pleading responsible to a civil infraction of double parking. I understand that there's a fine of $400 and that the taser would be destroyed. After advising Mr. Wilmot, he is agreeable with that resolution. We are prepared to proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Wilmot, raise your right hand for me. Do you swear affirm the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. You're able to hear the offer made by the prosecutor this morning?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
And is your understanding you'll be tendering a plea of responsible to the added count of double parking and the misdemeanor checkpoint violation would be dismissed?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that if the court accepts your plea this morning, you will not have a trial of any kind?
I do, ma'am.
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor.
I understand that.
And you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily. You haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything.
It's under my free will, ma'am.
Thank you. Sir, is it true that on May 22nd, 2022 at Detroit Metro Airport, City of Romulus County, Wayne, State of Michigan, you were double parked contrary to law?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Mr. Goldman?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Wilmot, the court is satisfied, will accept your plea of responsible to the added count of double parking. The misdemeanor will be dismissed. As previously indicated by the attorneys, the court will impose a fine of $400 and the seized taser will be destroyed. Sir, are you able to pay the $400 within 5 days?
It can be paid today, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Wilmot, I'll say 5 days to pay because the clerks will need to enter the resolution into the file. You can pay online or you can mail it to the court. Anything else in this matter, Mr. Goldman?
No, nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Wilmot, thank you for your patience this morning. Good luck to you, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you for your time. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is 2202690D. This is Van Buren Township versus Frankie. May I have your appearances, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Josh Hadley, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Miguel Frankie. He has waived his presence in court, and we're prepared to proceed with the plea.
Thank you. Mr. Frankie, state your name for the record.
Miguel Frankie.
Thank you. And the plea will be, sir.
Your Honor, we'll be entering a no contest plea to the operating while impaired.
A no contest plea to.
The operating while intoxicated. OWI.
Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry.
Mr. Frankie, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear affirm that you tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in these proceedings?
Yes.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Sir, you've had the opportunity to speak to the attorney this morning,
Yes, I did.
and you understand there'll be a no contest plea in this matter.
Yes.
You understand that if the court accepts your plea this morning, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You won't have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor.
Yes.
And you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily. You haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything.
Excuse me, what was that again?
I said you haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything to get you to
No.
enter a plea this morning.
No.
Sir, inasmuch as Mr. Haley has indicated that you'll be entering a no contest plea, are you satisfied if the court relies on the complaint from the prosecutor?
Got it.
The complaint from the prosecutor indicates that on March the 16th, 2022 in Van Buren Township, while at the intersection of Haggerty Road and Alden Road, location within Van Buren Township, that you did operate a motor vehicle, a green Honda Accord, the blood alcohol content of 0.14 and 0.13 greater than or equal to the legal per se limit of 0.08.
Yes.
You understand that even with this no contest plea, this matter will be
Yes.
sent to the probation department for sentencing.
Yes.
Mr. Haley, are you satisfied with the no contest plea of Mr. Frankie in this matter?
We are, Your Honor.
Mr. Frankie, the court accepts your no contest plea, will refer the matter to the probation department. They will do an interview. They will make a sentence recommendation and schedule the matter for sentencing, okay?
Thank you.
Anything else, Ms. Manarino?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Hadley?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Frankie, you're free to go. Have a good day, sir.
Same to you. Thank you.
Did Attorney Starr return? Sir, is your client with you?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Are you addressing me?
I am Attorney Starr. Are you ready to proceed in your matter?
My client is not with me. If possible, could we adjourn it a few more minutes? I just spoke with her yesterday.
But Mr. Starr, it's fine. I'm just going in time order. You were 8:30 case. If you can get your client on, we can get going on that matter. Otherwise, I'll go on to the 9 o'clock. I'll actually go to the 9:20 with Mr. Loeb. That's fine. You just remute yourself. Are we ready on Varma?
I am ready, Your Honor, and Mr. Varma is on.
He's here. I see him.
Well.
Give me a second. This is 22WM00739OM. Wayne County Airport versus Ashok Varma.
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe that Mr. Mena is also here. I'm here as his attorney, Thomas Loeb. Mr. Varma is in the country of India. And he fortunately was able to figure out how to use Zoom. He has advised me that in the country there are often power outages. So I'm grateful that we're both on a little early. With respect to the charges, I would waive the reading of the complaint and warrant, and we would plead guilty. With respect to the underlying case, I would like an adjournment so I can have an opportunity to speak with my client. In addition to the complications of him being in another country, I'm with you, Judge, on Zoom from my home. My car broke down on my way home from my office. All my paperwork and the file in this case is still at the office because I anticipated joining you by Zoom from my office. I'm going to need time to be able to discuss with Mr. Varma the resolution in this case. I believe it can resolve, but I'm going to ask for a different date. My question.
In the interim, your client's bond will be set at 1,000 personal. Mr. Varma, you don't need to post any money, but what you must do is appear as directed by the court and participate in these proceedings. The adjourned date will be
July 7th at 10:45.
May I check?
10:45.
May I check
I'm
my?
sorry,
calendar?
Mr. Lowe.
May I check my calendar just to make sure that works for me?
Absolutely, sir.
That should work fine. That's Thursday, July 7th at 10:40
Yes, sir.
in the morning.
In number 3 with Judge Green, it will be by Zoom again, okay?
So I will not be in front of you, but I will be with Judge Green.
Absolutely, sir.
Thank you very much, Judge. Thank you for that.
Anything else?
Not at this time.
Have a good day, Mr. Loeb, and good luck on the car situation.
Thank you very much. That's July 7th, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We'll talk over the phone tomorrow morning when I'm in the office, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
This is 220379OM. This is Van Buren Township versus Michael McDaniel. Mr. McDaniel, unmute yourself and state your name for the record, please, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael McDaniel.
Good morning, sir. The way your file is labeled indicates that you waive your right to have the assistance of the court-appointed attorney this morning. Is that accurate, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, have you had the opportunity to speak to the prosecutor this morning?
I have.
Ms. Manarino, do we have a resolution in this matter?
We do not, Your Honor. I'm requesting an adjournment. I've attempted to make contact with the complainant by phone. I was unable to reach him, so I'd like to attempt another try at making contact with him.
Thank you. Mr. McDaniel, for purposes of arraignment, the court will have you stand mute to the charges against you. There is a recommendation actually from Van Buren Township Department of Public Safety that your bond be set at 2,010%. The court will deviate from that and set your bond at 2,000 personal. Sir, you appeared timely this morning, appropriately this morning, and the adjournment is requested by the prosecutor, okay? You don't need to post any money, but what the court needs you to do is appear at all future court dates and participate in these proceedings until they are resolved, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
The adjourned date will be
July 7th at 10:45.
July 7th at 10:45 a.m. That will be in Zoom with Judge Green, courtroom number 3. Mr. McDaniel, there's also an order for fingerprints on the front of the file. The court is signing that. You need to present yourself to the Van Buren Township Department of Public Safety and have your fingerprints taken before your next court date on July the 7th, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else, Ms. Manarino?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Anything else, Mr. McDaniel?
No, ma'am.
Have a good day, sir.
You as well.
Thank you. Mr. Kozel. This is 22WM00716OM. This is Wayne County Airport versus Michael Kozel.
Sorry, my dog's barking. Duncan, come here. I'm sorry.
State your name,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm sorry.
State your name.
Michael Kozel.
Kozel, thank you, sir. Today is the day and time set for your arraignment and pretrial. The way that you're identified on the screen indicates that you are waiving your right to have the assistance of the court-appointed attorney this morning. Is that accurate, sir?
Yes.
Do you intend to proceed on your own, or are you looking to retain counsel?
I'll proceed on my own.
Have you had the opportunity to speak to the prosecutor this morning from the airport?
Yes.
Was there any resolution of your matter?
No, he just said, if you want to go right to the judge, then, we'll send you over to the judge and you can, say what you want to say kind of thing, and that you would, hand the sentencing or whatever. So that's essentially all we spoke about.
Okay, I'm asking because I don't see an offer from him in the file, but for purposes of arraignment, sir, it's alleged that on May 17, 2022, at Wayne County Airport, which is located City of Romulus County, Wayne, State of Michigan, you were a disorderly person, sir. This is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, fines of up to $500 plus court costs. For purposes of arraignment, is your plea guilty, not guilty, or are you standing mute to the charges?
Well, I'm pleading guilty. I'm hoping, for leniency, Judge, it's not something I've ever done. I did something stupid for 10 seconds. I'm a decent person. That's my statement, I guess.
Mr. Kozel, raise your right hand for me, sir. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. Put your hand down, sir. Sir, you understand that the court accepts your guilty plea this morning. You will not have a trial of any kind.
I understand.
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor.
I understand.
And sir, you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
You haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes.
Sir, is it true that on May 17, 2022, at Wayne County Airport, City of Romulus County, Wayne, State of Michigan, you were a disorderly person?
Yes.
Please tell me what happened at the Longhorns restaurant near gate A66 that makes you think you were a disorderly person on that date, sir.
I was eating dinner, a couple seats down from me. A girl was on her phone talking to somebody, and she was saying the F word every other word. I got irritated. I got up. I called her trash. I put my hand on her shoulder. I touched her shoulder. It wasn't rough for me, in any way, but and I shoved her plate away from her. It ended up falling on the floor. That's pretty much what happened.
Mr. Kozel, prior to this May 17th date, when was the last time you had contact with law enforcement?
Other than citate, like, expired tags or something. It's been, I don't know. I'm not, beyond citations, I really couldn't say.
It was the F word that made you act out of your normal character?
Yeah, I got irritated. Like I said, I don't, it's not who I am. I did something stupid for, that brief moment. I wish I could take it back, not because I'm here. I know I shouldn't have done it. I should have, if I was irritated, I should have walked away. But that's essentially it,
Thank you. Mr. Mena, I pulled you out. Mr. Kozel was tendering a plea of guilty as charged to the disorderly, and he explained to me what happened that day. The court is prepared to impose the fines and costs for being a disorderly person. Was there anything you wanted to add in this matter?
No, nothing, Your Honor. Obviously, Mr. Kozel wanted to explain to you his position and why he was hoping for something. And we take no position on that and leave it to the discretion of the court.
Thank you. Sir, the court has accepted your plea. Understand sometimes it's frustrating. I don't like hearing it when I'm out cursing and carrying on that some people do. The court will assess the absolute minimal fines in this matter. Is a $100 fine. There's $100 in costs. There's a $75 mandatory crime victims fee, mandatory $50 state cost, mandatory $20 fund fee. That's $345, sir. Are you able to pay that within the next 5 days?
Yes.
Mr. Cozell, you can mail it to the court. You can go online and pay it. 5 days to pay, sir. Good luck to you.
Sorry, Judge, could I just, I don't want to get it wrong. I'm in Arizona. Can I call the court and pay?
Absolutely.
Okay, so if I
You
just
have our
give them
phone number
my,
on the notice.
I have a phone number, yeah, on the notice that I got for this proceeding today.
Yes, sir.
Just call that and, okay.
I would say wait a day or so because the files still have to be processed. They'll put the 345 in and then you'll be able to pay it.
Okay, and I would just give my case number.
Okay.
They would be able to pull it up with that.
Absolutely, sir.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you, sir. Have a wonderful day.
And then that's the end.
That's the end. We're done.
Your Honor, I'm ready on Golem and McDaniel.
Thank you, Mr. Bowditch. Oh, the 10 o'clock case?
Yes, she came in early, Your Honor.
I understand. Let me get the earlier cases done first. Ms. McDaniel.
Yes.
Give me just a moment, Mr. Bowditch. I'll get back to you and your client. This is 2203780M. This is Van Buren Township versus Caitlin McDaniel. State your name for the record, ma'am.
Caitlin McDaniel.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Ms. McDaniel. Your Honor, as far as the arraignment, we'd waive formal reading, stand mute. As far as the pretrial, Your Honor, I believe this is a companion case with another one, Michael McDaniel, who did not wish MIDC. But the prosecutor in both of these cases wishes an adjournment. We have no objections.
Thank you. Ms. McDaniel, there was a recommendation from the Van Buren Township Public Safety, Department, that your bond be set at 2,010%. As in the other file, the court will deviate from that, set your bond at 2,000 personal. You appear timely and appropriately this morning. The adjournment is at the request of the prosecutor, so we will put this matter over to, what was Mr. McDaniel, July 7th?
July 7th, Your Honor.
10:45.
Thank you. At 10:45, that will be in courtroom number 3 with Judge Green. Ms. McDaniel, on the front of your file is a order for fingerprints. The court has signed that. Please go to the Van Buren Township Public Safety Department, have your fingerprints taken before your next court date. As an aside, you have an outstanding matter with this court. You owe $72 on an impeding traffic citation. Please contact the court, either pay it online, bring the $72 to the court so we can get that matter closed out, okay?
Yep, it'll be paid tomorrow, ma'am.
Thank you. Anything else in this matter, Ms. Manarino?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Bowditch?
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. This is 22WM007790M. This is Wayne County Airport versus Leon Goldman.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Leon Goldman. Your Honor, today's a daytime set for arraignment. We would.
I'm listening.
Waive formal reading, Your Honor, and stand mute. We've had a chance to pre-try this. Ms. Goldman wishes to plead guilty to a checkpoint violation with the understanding the matter would be taken under advisement for 3 months.
Goldman, state your name for the record, please.
Leona Gorman.
Thank you. Raise your right hand for me, ma'am. Do you swear from testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you. Put your hand down. You had the opportunity to discuss this case this morning with Mr. Bowditch.
Yes.
You understand that the court accepts your plea, you will not have a trial of any kind?
Yes.
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor.
Yes, that's correct.
And ma'am, you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily. You haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything to get you to plead guilty?
No, not at all.
You're pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty.
Yes.
Ma'am, is it true that on May 28, 2022 at Wayne County Airport, which is located City of Romulus, County of Wayne, State of Michigan, you completed a checkpoint violation?
Yes.
Satisfied, Mr. Bowditch?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Ma'am, the court accepts your plea of guilty to the sole count of the checkpoint violation. As previously indicated, the plea will be delayed for a period of 3 months. The court will assess costs totaling $400. Ma'am, are you able to pay that within the next 5 days?
No, I'm gonna need an extension if possible, please.
Okay, ma'am. Yep. Before you leave, you will be transferred to the collections department. You can set a payment plan with them. The court will review the matter administratively in 3 months. If you have no new criminal offenses and you've paid the $400, your case will be dismissed, okay?
Okay.
Anything else in this matter, Mr. Bowditch?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Goldman, they'll transfer you to the collections department now, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
This is 22WM00722OM. This is Wayne County Airport versus Green.
Good morning, Your Honor. Paul Pafelski on behalf of Mr. Green.
Good morning,
Your
sir.
Honor,
Is your client with?
He's not with me. He should be in the. He should be on
Mr.
the meeting,
Green?
but he's.
Yes, ma'am.
State your name for me, please, sir.
Cody Green.
Thank you. Mr. Tavosky, you were saying?
Yes,
Good
Your
morning,
Honor.
Your
I did have a chance. I did have a chance to meet with the prosecutor, and the prosecutor has offered that my client plead no contest to this matter and have it be taken under advisement pursuant to 771.1 for a period of 3 months. And I believe Mr. Green is amenable to that resolution. Is that correct, Mr. Green? And the case will be dismissed after 3 months, sir.
Yeah.
Mr. Green, raise your right hand for me, please, sir. Do you swear affirm testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You put your hand down. You had the opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney, sir?
Briefly, is what happened was
No,
my
Mr.
flight-
Green, no, we're not there. We're not there. You had the opportunity to discuss the case with your attorney.
a little bit.
And you understand that there will be a no contest plea in this matter?
Yeah.
That sentence will be delayed for a period of 3 months.
Yes, ma'am.
And so long as you incur no new criminal offenses and pay the cost assessed by the court, that the matter will be reviewed for dismissal.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand if the court takes this plea this morning, you won't have a trial of any kind.
Yes, ma'am.
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily.
Yes, ma'am.
You haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything to enter this plea.
No, ma'am.
Sir, because this is a no contest plea, the court will rely on the citation, which indicates that on the date in question, that being May 20th, 2022, that you did tamper, damage, compromise, or otherwise interfere with the security system at the airport.
My flight got delayed.
Hold on,
Green,
Mr. Green.
Mr. Green.
You don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything.
You understand, I'm
You're
just
just
saying,
gonna-
you understand that those are the contents of the citation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Satisfied, Mr. Tafalski?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm satisfied.
Sir, the court will accept your no contest plea. Your sentence will be delayed for a period of 3 months. The court will assess costs totaling $400. As long as you incur no new criminal offenses in these intervening 3 months and pay the costs assessed by the court, the matter will be administratively reviewed for dismissal, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you pay that $400 within the next 5 days?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else on behalf of the prosecution?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else on behalf of the defendant?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Green, good luck to you, sir. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. This is 22WM00745OM. This is Wayne County Airport versus Amy Bessie.
Your Honor, good morning to you and your staff. Vincent Haysha appearing on behalf of Miss Bessie, whose presence I would ask the court to waive, given the negotiation and the outcome in this matter. Good to see you, Your Honor. And Your Honor,
No,
as
I'm
to the
waiting for you to
arraignment,
stop. I'm
procedurally-
waiting for you to stop talking for 1 second.
Oh, sorry, Judge.
That's okay.
Judge, you got to mute me sometimes. I won't stop.
No, I won't. I just try to make things quicker than they make things quicker, especially when there are 2 attorneys involved. And I'll note that this court has received information that you have authority to act on behalf of your client and that your client's presence will be waived this morning.
Thank you, Your
Is that
Honor.
accurate, sir?
It is.
And you have reached an agreement with Mr. Mena that your client is going to plead responsible to the double parking and the misdemeanor will be dismissed.
All correct.
Was there any agreement as to the fine assessed in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor, $400.
Correct.
$400?
That is correct, Your
And
Honor.
your client will pay that within 5 days, sir?
Likely today, so long as the file's updated, but certainly within 5 days.
And you have full authority from your client to enter this plea on her behalf.
Absolute agency and authority, Your Honor.
Thank you. As an officer of the court takes you at your word. Your client's responsible to the added count of double parking. The misdemeanor is dismissed, $400, 5 days to pay. Anything else, Mr. Mena?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else, Mr. Haysha?
No, Your Honor. Thank you both.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
You as well. Thanks, James. See ya.
This is 21WM01223OM. This is Wayne County Airport versus Paige Quatrine.
Hold on 1 second. Good morning, Your Honor. Trovia Star on behalf of Ms. Paige Quatrine. Your Honor, I haven't been able to get a hold of my client. I'm only asking for this case to be called because my phone is about to die. We just had court yesterday.
Sir, if you don't go to Five Below and buy yourself a court.
The problem is right now I'm in another court and I can't leave.
It's
So-
fine, sir. We're adjourning the matter over to when, Marianne?
July 7th at 10:45.
July 7th at 10:45 a.m. That'll be a number 3 with Judge Green. I'll make a notation in the file, sir, that your client did not appear today. If she's not here the next time, I don't know what Judge Green will do.
Thank you, Your Honor, and I will go to Five Below to
Anything
have
else,
that.
Mr. Bitta?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else, Mr. Starr?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day, sir.
You too. Bye-bye.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Tuttles, I was just gonna call your name. Give me 1 second so I can finish noting the Quatrain file and your client's name this morning, sir.
My client's Mr. Moy. Sandy Moy, M-O-Y.
That's the
920, Your
920
Honor.
case. Is there anything else ready?
Your Honor, I do have a couple ready.
Your Honor, I'm ready on Mr. Christopher Collins.
And so Your Honor could be aware.
Oh, Mr. Tuttles, no, sit tight. There's a 9 o'clock case ready. Give me 1 second.
And Your Honor, we're also prepared to go on an 8:40 on Miss Rogers whenever this court's ready. Put us in line. We're not in a rush. Just want to let you know.
Miss Rogers, 22WM00440OD. This is Wayne County Airport versus Vanessa Rogers.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Josh Hadley appearing on behalf of the defendant, Miss Vanessa Rogers. We are prepared to waive the formal reading. It does look like we have a show cause attached today, and I can briefly address what happened with the court on that.
Ms. Rogers will state her name first for the record.
Vanessa Rogers.
Thank you. Mr. Hadley.
Thank you, Your Honor. Again, as we said, we'll waive the formal reading of the arraignment and stand mute as the charges Miss Rogers had actually moved from the date of the offense, and some time had gone by. She hadn't heard from the court. She reached out, contacted the court, updated her address, and it sounds like that was the crossing notices of appearance. So she has readily availed herself of the court. She is employed as a MGM full-time. So we would say we'd ask for PR bond on this matter and ask that the court adjourn it out a couple of weeks to allow us to review the discovery.
Thank you. Bond is $5,000 personal. Ms. Rogers, you are not to purchase, possess, consume any intoxicating substances during the pendency of this matter.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll adjourn the pretrial out to
July 21st at 9 o'clock.
July 21st, 2022 at 9 a.m. And that will be in number 3 with Judge Green. Anything else, Mr. Hadley?
Not at this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. Rogers, we have your address on Hartwood. Is that an accurate address for you now?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day. July 21st with Judge Green.
Your Honor,
Excuse me, ma'am.
on July 21st, I apologize. I missed the time. Did you say that?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Thank you.
Thank
I appreciate it. Have a nice day.
You too. Gavin, 22VB00874 A, B, and C, Van Buren Township versus Gavin.
Angela Mannering on behalf of the people.
Sir, state your name for me, please.
Jamar and
Can't hear
Gavin.
you. Thank you. Mr.
Jamar and
Gavin, the
Gavin,
way
can
that
you hear me?
you're labeled, the way that you're labeled indicates that you waive the right to have the assistance of the court-appointed attorney this morning. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Sir, do you wish to proceed on your own, or are you looking to retain counsel?
Proceed on my own.
Did you have the opportunity to speak to the court, to the prosecutor this morning?
Yes.
Ms. Manarino, has there been a resolution?
Yes, Your Honor. We're going to amend the driving on a suspended license charge to a no operator's license on person and move to dismiss the 2 civil infractions.
Mr. Gavin, raise your right hand for me, please, sir. Do you swear or affirm testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You may put your hand down. You heard Ms. Manarino just indicate that the plea this morning will be to an to an added count of no operator's license on person, and the 2 civil infractions and the original driving while license suspended misdemeanor will be dismissed.
Yes.
And you wish to accept that offer this morning?
Yes.
You understand that the court accepts your plea to the no operator's license on person. You will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor.
Yes, I understand.
And you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
You haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything to get you to plead guilty?
No.
You're pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty.
Yes.
Sir, before I ask you another question, I'm not sure if you were in the courtroom. I want to disclose on the record that I'm married to an elected official in Van Buren Township. I make this disclosure because Van Buren Township is the one that issued the citation to you. My husband would not know anything about your case. He's not involved in the day-to-day operations of the Public Safety Department. Are you still prepared to proceed with your plea this morning?
Yes.
Sir, is it true that on May 20th, 2022 in Van Buren Township, you operated a vehicle with no operator's license on your person?
Yes.
Satisfied, Ms. Manarino?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Gavin, the court accepts your plea of guilty to no operator's license on person, the driving while license suspended, and the no proof of insurance and the plate or registration violation are dismissed. Is there anything you'd like to say to the court before the fines and costs are assessed, sir?
Yes, I'll need to set up a payment plan.
Sir, the court will impose a fine of $100, cost of $100. There's $75 mandatory crime victims, $50 mandatory state costs, and $20 fund fee. That's a total of $345. The court staff will move you into the collections department to discuss a payment plan with them. Again, that total is $345, sir.
Okay,
Anything else?
that's
No,
it.
Your Honor.
Mr. Gavin, please go into the collections breakout room. Mr. Bell,
Yes, Your Honor.
these are 210458 OM and 210459 OM. These are Van Buren Township versus Christopher Collins. Appearances, please.
Angela Mannering on behalf of the people.
Cameron Bell on behalf of Mr. Collins, who appears via Zoom. No objections to proceeding via Zoom. Mr. Collins, can you please state your name for the record?
Yes, sir. Christopher Collins.
Your Honor,
This
today's
matter
the
was
time.
adjourned.
Oh, go ahead, Your
Go
Honor.
ahead,
Sorry.
Mr. Bell.
Your Honor, this matter had been adjourned. We were trying to potentially figure out a resolution in this matter. I believe and I hope that the court is in receipt of my motion to withdraw in regards to Mr. Collins. It's just, a financial hardship as to the reason why I am requesting the court grant my motion to withdraw. It's my understanding that Mr. Collins intends to proceed with this matter with appointed counsel. And I would ask that the court allow him some time obviously I would ask for the court to have a counsel appointed and have the new counsel allot them some time to be able to get familiar with the file. And I can, correspond with the new counsel to make sure that they have everything that they need to proceed.
Mr. Bell, your motion to withdraw is granted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
If Mr. Collins will proceed with the court-appointed attorney, I think it's best if we adjourn this matter out.
Yes, ma'am.
The adjourned date will be
July 21st at 9 o'clock.
July 21st at 9 a.m. That will be in number 3 with Judge Green. Mr. Collins, before you leave today, we're going to have you go into the breakout room with the court-appointed staff so they may get your information.
Yes,
and be
ma'am.
prepared to proceed on that July 21st date, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your
Mr.
Honor.
Bill.
Thank you.
So I don't know.
Ms. Warren Riggs, are we ready? Oh, what happened? Mr. Tuttles, are you parked somewhere?
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Antonio.
Nope, I haven't called your case. I'm looking for your client still.
I know my office is.
You want to give Miss Moy a call because it's the arraignment? Thank you, sir.
I think that I apologize, Your Honor, because I'm driving. I apologize.
I know, when you stop driving, I'll call your case, sir, but your client's not here and today is the arraignment date. So the staff will remute you. We'll see you when Ms. Moy appears. This is 22WM00720OT. This is Wayne County Airport versus Warren Riggs. Ma'am, would you state your name for the record?
Samaria Warren Riggs.
Ma'am, which MIDC attorney did you speak with this morning? Do you recall?
I think his name may have been Christopher.
No, ma'am. Josh Hadley or Jeff Bowditch? Did he have a beard or not?
Yes, he did.
He had a beard. Okay, Mr. Hadley is not here right now. Sit tight. When I see him pop back on the screen, I'll get your case called, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I apologize for interrupting. I can't find Mr. Mena.
It's right here.
He's right here.
I guess I can't get you in a meeting room, Jim. I'm trying. I can't even work chat right now.
I will, Judge, we have a couple. If we do those, then I'll meet Mr. Bowditch in a waiting room, if you're ready to do those.
What do
Your
you
Honor.
have, sir?
Your Honor, I believe Ms. Brock is going to plea. She's at 9:30.
Brock?
Brock, Zaya Brock.
I can only do one at a time. I'm with you. 22WM00744OM. Where is she? I see her. Turn your video on, ma'am, and identify yourself. Wayne County Airport versus Brock.
Your Honor, she was having some trouble with her video. I think her camera button's off and she doesn't know how to turn it on.
I'm here.
State your name, ma'am.
Zaya Brock.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Today's the day and time set for your arraignment and pretrial. The way that your label indicates that you do not wish to have the assistance of the court-appointed attorney. Is that accurate?
Yes.
You've had the opportunity to speak to the prosecutor this morning?
Yes.
Mr. Mena, what is the resolution?
Your Honor, we're going to amend it and reduce it from a checkpoint violation down to double parking with a $400 fine.
Ma'am, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You had the opportunity to speak to the prosecutor this morning and you wish to agree to amend the case to a double parking?
Yes.
You understand that if you plead responsible to double parking this morning, you will not have a trial of any kind?
Yes.
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor?
Yes.
And ma'am, you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily. You haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything to get you to plead responsible?
No.
You're pleading responsible because you are responsible?
Yes.
Ma'am, is it true that on May 23rd, 2022 at Wayne County Airport, which is located in the city of Romulus County, Wayne, state of Michigan, you were double parked contrary to law?
Yes.
Satisfied, Mr. Mena?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
Ma'am, the court accepts your plea of responsible to the added count of double parking and dismisses the checkpoint violation misdemeanor. It will assess the $400 agreed to by and between the parties. Ma'am, are you able to pay that within 5 days or do you need more time?
I need more time.
Before you leave today, you will be moved into the collections department to set up a payment plan with them, $400. Anything else in this matter, Mr. Mena?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything
Thank
else,
you.
Ms. Brock, before you go to collections?
No, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Mena, what's next?
I think that's it. Mr. Duncan, I think, is Mr. Froheap. That was the one where the gentleman is believed to have passed away.
Yes.
This is 22WM00242OD. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, James Mena appearing on behalf of the airport.
Hello, Your Honor, Murray Duncan appearing on behalf of the defendant.
Thank you. I did not see a death certificate in the file last night, but I was able to confirm Mr. Froheap is deceased as of I confirmed it. Unless there's anything else.
No, Judge, there is nothing else. Thank you.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. The matter is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Bowditch, I'll meet you in my breakout room now.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Hadley, are we ready on Ms. Warren Riggs?
We are ready on Miss Warren Riggs, and then after that, I'll be ready on Mr. Broughton.
Recalling 22WM00720OT, Wayne County Airport versus Warren Riggs. She previously put her appearance on Mr. Hadley.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Josh Hadley appearing on behalf of Miss Samira Warren Riggs.
For purposes of arraignment, sir, what say you?
Your Honor, we stand mute as to the, we'll enter a, I'm sorry, I think I said the wrong one. We'll waive the formal reading of the arraignment, Your Honor, and we will enter a no contest. Please stand mute. No, not no contest, stand mute. I'm sorry, I've got too many different ones open right here.
Okay,
We stand
wait
mute
one
as to
second.
the charge.
There's someone with a TV or something on in the background.
I'm getting it too.
Over it. Okay, thank you.
I'm still kind of
And then
picking that up.
I know.
I can hear you, Your Honor, if you can hear me.
I can hear you. I just muted the people. We'll set the bond in this matter at 1,000 personal. Ma'am, you don't need to post any money, but what you must do is participate in all proceedings, appear as directed by the court until the matter is resolved. Mr. Hadley, did you have an opportunity to speak to the prosecutor in this matter?
I did, Your Honor, and we are going to go ahead and adjourn this for a little additional discovery based on some of the info that was found in the police report.
The adjourned date will be
July 21st at 9 o'clock.
July
Thank you.
21st, 2022 at 9 a.m. Ms. Warren Riggs, that will be with Judge Green. Anything else, Mr. Hadley?
No, Your Honor, thank you very much.
Ma'am, you're all set. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you. These are this is 22VB00702OM. Van Buren Township versus Karen Harris Holloway. May I have your appearances, please?
Angela Mannering on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Stefan Johnson on behalf of Miss Karen Harris Holloway, who is present via Zoom. And we consent to having this hearing via Zoom.
Ma'am, state your name for me, please.
Karen Harris Holloway.
Thank you. We were last here on June 2nd. The matter was adjourned. There was some video outstanding. Mr. Johnson, how are we proceeding this morning?
Your Honor, we would like to request a further adjournment. I was not able to get the video. That's outstanding. I was ill, just regained my voice yesterday. I've had a chance to speak with the prosecutor, and we're requesting that the matter be adjourned to July 22nd. If
21st?
That's to the court. Was it 21st?
Yeah, because Ms. Manarino's not here on Friday. We'll adjourn the matter to July the 21st, 2022 at
9:10.
At 9:10 a.m. And that will be with Judge Green. Anything else, Ms. Manarino?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Johnson?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Ma'am, we will see you back here on July 21st. You'll be with Judge Green. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. These are 1827510T. Nope, that's just a show cause traveling with. This is 220387OM. This is Van Buren Township versus Carlton Daniel.
Angela Mannering on behalf of the people.
Mr. Daniel, state your name for me, please, sir.
Carlton Daniel.
Thank you. Your file indicates that you spoke with the court-appointed attorney. Which one do you recall? Beard or no beard? Oh, geez.
Sorry.
Which court-appointed did you speak with, sir?
Mr. Bodwich, I believe that's his name.
It looks, Mr. Bowditch just left. He must have gone back into a breakout room. As soon as he pops back out, I'll get you called and get you on your way, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, here he is. Don't leave. Mr. Daniel. Mr. Bowditch has just called Mr. Daniel's case.
My apologies, Your Honor. For the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Carlton Daniel. Your Honor, as far as the arraignment, we'd waive formal reading. We would stand mute. As far as the pretrial, Your Honor, we wish to adjourn to a pretrial date for discovery.
There was a recommendation from Van Buren Township Department of Public Safety indicating that they do not oppose personal bond in this matter. The court will accordingly set Mr. Daniel's bond at $5,000 personal. Mr. Daniel, a condition of your bond is that you have no contact with Lene Jesse Raphael Daniel, LONAYJESSY-RALPHALE Daniel. Sir, no contact means no contact, no direct contact, no contact through third persons, no contact through social media. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, if this court receives any information that you've made attempts to contact this person, the court could view it as a violation of the terms of your bond, could revoke your bond, and you could spend the rest of these proceedings in custody. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. The adjourned pretrial date will be
July 21st at 9:10.
July 21st, 2022 at 9:10 a.m. That will be in number 3 with Judge Green. Anything else in this matter, Ms. Manarino?
No, Your Honor, I'll prepare an order for Mr. Bowditch.
Thank you. There is an order for fingerprints attached to the front of the file. Mr. Daniel, please submit yourself to the Van Buren Township Department of Public Safety to have your fingerprints taken before your July 21st court date. There is another matter, 1827510T. This is City of Belleville versus Carlton Daniel. There is a warrant outstanding for your previous failure to appear. Mr. Daniel, this goes back to June 23rd, 2018. You have appeared this morning timely and appropriately. The court will recall the warrant.
Ma'am, I thought that was supposed to be time served because I was incarcerated and so I was unable to get to the court. And when I thought that was time served. I had contacted the 34th District Court before. I thought I did a plea by mail for that because that was a driver while license suspended, correct?
Miss, it was, sir. I'm looking in the file. I don't see anything. The last entry I see is from July 5th of 2018. I'm going back in the file. I do not see a plea by mail in the file. I don't have a Belleville date to give you to return for this matter.
Because when I was
Sir,
okay, sorry.
no, Mr. Dale, just give me one moment. Because you are here again this morning on this unrelated matter. The court has recalled the warrant in this matter will set your bond in this file at $3,000 personal. I just want to get it back on track. Marianne, can you get a Belleville date, or will the clerk just mail a date to him?
Yep, I can do it right now. Give me 1 second, please.
Mr. Daniel, sit tight while she gets a date. In the interim, if you want to submit a request to the court and provide proof of your incarceration.
Yes.
Your Honor, could I have the July 21st time again? I apologize.
9:10.
9:10? Thank you, Mr. Daniel.
Mr. Daniel is wonderful because I surely did not remember. And Mr.
Thank
Daniel,
Mr.
you have
Daniel.
you have a speeding ticket where you owe the court $363.
When?
I know.
I'm like, I thought I paid all, like when they did the dry responsibility fee thing, I thought everything got waived. I don't know how it seemed like every time they pop back up and it'd be from years.
They
trying
give
to get,
me a printout, sir, that just lists everything you have outstanding with the court, and it's my responsibility to advise you of it. So I just want you to know that this is what you have open with us.
okay,
So we're trying to get it resolved. We'll see if Mary Ann has a date for you.
Yep, July,
And then-
it's the same date, Judge, July 21st at 10 o'clock with Judge Oakley.
okay, that's
July
perfect.
21st, 2022 at 10 o'clock. The problem, Mr. Daniel, is the 21st. This case is with Judge Oakley. The other case is with Judge Green.
Okay,
Okay, I don't want you to miss one for being on with the other. So if whichever one you're in first, you need to let the judge know that you have another matter. You have the chief judge at 10 o'clock on the old driving while license suspended, and you have Judge Green at 9:10 on the malicious destruction of property. But I put a note in the 2018 file that you may be submitting a request, a plea by mail.
yes. Or
Okay,
time served, actually, it was time served.
I'm with you.
And
There's
will
a
I
note to
get,
file.
will I get something in the mail so I can know about the court dates on the 21st for Green?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Clerks will
all
send
right,
those out. Anything else this morning, Mr. Daniel?
that's it.
Thank
Hopefully,
you, sir. Have a good day.
you too.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm ready on Ms.
Um,
Preston.
Hello?
These are 22WM00702 A and B. These are Wayne County Airport versus Preston.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Zakiah Preston. I'm appearing on behalf of her attorney of record, Mr. Jadala. We're just requesting an adjournment, Your Honor.
Good morning. My sincere apologies. I'm covering for Mr. Nunley. Give me just 1 second.
I'm sorry, Miss Preston, state your name for the record, please.
Zakiah Preston.
Thank you. The adjourned date will be
July 21st at 9:10.
July 21st, 2022 at 9:10 a.m. And number 3 with Judge Green. Anything else in this matter, Mr. Mena?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else, Mr. Bowditch?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Miss Preston, back on July 21st, ma'am. Have a good day. Was Mr. Hadley indicating he was going somewhere else? Oh, no, Mr. Hadley, we'll get Mr. Broughton's cases called. These are 22VB00632 A and B. These are Van Buren Township versus James Broughton. May I have your appearances, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney.
Angela Manning on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Josh Hadley on behalf of the defendant, Mr. James Broughton.
Broughton, your name for the record, please, sir.
James Broughton.
Thank you. Today's the day and time set for the adjourned pretrial. The last time we were here, there's an indication that discovery was outstanding. Mr. Hadley, where do we stand this morning?
Your Honor, we've had a chance to receive all paper discovery, and we are currently waiting on a outstanding DVD. It looks like it was mailed out 3 days ago with an expected delivery of actually today. So unfortunately, I do believe we're going to need one last adjournment, or if the court would like, we can go ahead and just set the matter out. After speaking with Mr. Broughton, I think unless there's something earth-shattering in the DVD, we intend to set the matter for trial.
Mr. Hadley, however you wish to proceed, adjourn pretrial or trial date, doesn't?
You know, let's just to not clog up the court's docket, let's go ahead and just do one more adjournment if the court will grant us that.
That adjourned date will be
July 21st at 9:10.
July 21st at 9:10 a.m. and number 3 with Judge Green. Anything else in this matter, Ms. Menarino?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else, Mr. Hadley?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Broughton, back on July 21st with Judge Green, sir. Have a wonderful day.
You as well. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
That's why.
Thank you, sir. Francis Murphy. Dresslers in custody where?
Mary Ann,
Yes,
could I get in with Angela?
sure.
He's gonna slide right over here.
Yeah. I'm filling in for Dan Bernstein and Wrestler.
Mary Ann, I need Angela.
I'm sorry.
I need Angela, not Jim.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, that's my fault.
Ms. Armstrong, do you need to speak to the prosecutor?
I just got out of a breakout room with the prosecutor.
Yeah, we did, Your Honor. We're just going to adjourn for possible resolution.
This is 22WM00760OM, Wayne County Airport versus Nicholas Wright. May I have your appearances, please?
For the record, Your Honor, James Smith appearing on behalf of the airport.
Jessica Armstrong from SBBL Law on behalf of Nicholas Wright.
Mr. Wright, state your name for the record.
Nicholas Wright, Nicholas Joseph
Thank
Wright.
you. Ms. Armstrong, I understand there'll be an adjournment of the pretrial, but in as much as you are hearing your clients here, do you wish to proceed with the arraignment or do you want us to adjourn everything?
We can proceed with the arraignment today.
Before we do, I don't see an appearance from you in the file.
It was just sent over about 30 minutes ago. So the clerk's office should have it, as well as Mr. Wright's advice of rights.
Ma'am, your P number, please.
It's P85435.
And for purposes of arraignment, ma'am, what say you?
Mr. Wright is pleading not guilty.
Thank you. Bond in this matter is set at $3,000 personal. Mr. Wright, you do not need to post any money, but you must appear as directed by the court and participate in these proceedings until they are resolved. Your pretrial date will be
July 21st at 9:20.
July 21st at 9:20 a.m. That will be number 3 with Judge Green. Anything else in this matter, Mr. Mena?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else, Ms. Armstrong?
There is just one thing I would like to note for the court. Mr. Wright does reside in Orlando, Florida, on a regular basis. So if we could make sure that staying within the state of Michigan is not a condition of his bond, that would be excellent.
Anything else, Ms. Armstrong?
No, nothing further.
Thank you. Mr. Wright, July 21st with Judge Green, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Are we ready with Mr. Motley?
Your Honor, I need to
Or is
speak
he
with
really
Mr.
with?
I need to speak with Mr. Motley one more time, Your Honor.
Absolutely. Mary Ann, I'm stepping off. I'm not going further.
Mr. Motley, can you rejoin the breakout room so you can speak with Mr. Bowditch? Please.
Go where?
Go back into the breakout room that you were in earlier so you can speak with your attorney.
Okay, how do I go back to the just hit leave?
Let me try. Hold on 1 second.
Ms. Preston is still here?
Yes, I'm still here.
I thought we were done. What happened, Ms. Preston?
I don't know. Once I stated my name, it was just like, I don't know if the signal dropped or what happened.
Oh, they adjourned your case to July the 21st.
See, I didn't get all of that. I'm glad I came back because I didn't hear none of that. I just know I stated my name and then.
Your case has been adjourned to July the 21st at 9:10 a.m. and it will be with Judge Green.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're all set now. Have a good day.
You too, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Collins?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, did you have a chance to speak to the court-appointed attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did they tell you to come back in here or were you free to go?
To come back in here, he said he needed to figure out more information from you.
What? What did you need to figure out from me? Did they tell you?
No, the court appointed attorney had to figure something out from you, I guess. I guess the date that it was adjourned to. Mr. Hadley did.
Judge,
But you were okay.
I don't mean to
Go ahead,
interrupt.
Mary Ann.
Excuse me, but Mr. Hadley sent me a chat when I told him the new date for Mr. Collins.
Okay, I appreciate
Okay.
it.
Okay, Mr. Collins, have a good day.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you. This is 2108350M. This is Van Buren Township versus Frank Anderson. May I have your appearances, please?
Angela Mannering on behalf of the people.
Mr. Bowdish disappeared. Mr. Anderson, sit tight when he comes back.
Okay.
We'll get going. Mary Ann, did any of the show causes show up this morning?
No, ma'am.
Thank you. WM 000660M, Wayne County Airport versus Danny Joe Armstrong. The matter was set for show cause this morning at 8 o'clock. It's now 10:19 by the court's clock. Defendant having failed to appear. Second, failure to appear in this matter. Bench warrant shall issue 5,000, 10%. This is 160796. OM, this is Van Buren Township versus Jarrell Anthony Davis. The matter was scheduled for show cause this morning at 8 a.m. It's now 10:19 by the court's clock. Defendant having failed to appear, multiple failures to appear in this matter over the last 6 years. Bench warrant shall issue 5,000, 10%. This is 22WM 004420M. This is Wayne County Airport versus Jocelyn Golston. The matter was scheduled for show cause this morning at 8 a.m. It's now 10:20 a.m. by the court's clock. Defendant having failed to appear for a second time in this matter. Bench warrant shall issue 5,000, 10%. Remind me later on, I need to thank Taylor for helping Mr. Frankie this morning. This is 22WM 004550OM, Wayne County Airport versus Brandon Jeffers. This matter was scheduled for show cause this morning at 8 a.m. It's now 10:21 a.m. by the court's clock. Defendant having failed to appear, this being the second failure to appear in this matter, bench warrant shall issue 5,000, 10%. Mr. Eason, I see you. I don't see your attorney. Let's look to see if they're in with the prosecutor, maybe. As soon as I see your attorney jump on, sir, I'll get your case called and get you on your way.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. This is 22WM 004590M. This is Wayne County Airport versus Laster. The matter is scheduled for a show cause this morning at 8 a.m. It's now 10:21 a.m. by the court's clock. Defendant having failed to appear.
Your Honor, I don't mean to interrupt, but I thought that we took a plea for Mr. Laster.
This is female Laster.
Oh, I apologize, Your Honor.
No, you just wanted to talk to me. I understand.
Of course.
Mr. Bowditch, are we ready now with Mr. Anderson?
Correct, Your Honor.
We're recalling 210-8350M Van Buren Township versus Anderson.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Frank Anderson. Your Honor, this is a matter that was originally set for a jury trial. Mr. Anderson failed to appear at that time. Now, Mr. Anderson requests a bench trial in this matter.
That bench trial date will be.
Give me 1 second.
Absolutely. Thank you, ma'am.
That will be with Judge Green on July 7th at 11 o'clock.
I don't.
Or
We're
do you-
setting a bench trial on Judge Green's.
Yeah,
date, but not on her docket.
Are you going to keep that?
I have to. I can't set a trial
Yep.
on somebody else's.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We do.
Yep. So.
But will 11 o'clock give us enough time, or should we set it in the afternoon?
Your Honor, I would prefer, if we're going to do it at the end of the docket, to do it in the afternoon on the 7th, if that's okay with the court.
I know, because the morning might be what the morning is. So let's look.
That's what I'm concerned about.
July the 7th at 1 p.m.
That's fine with me, Your Honor.
Mr. Bowditch?
1 o'clock, Your Honor?
Your Honor.
Yes.
You know what, I remember when we scheduled, and sorry, I know when we had scheduled the jury trial, we had scheduled it around the victim's medical appointments, and I don't recall off the top of my head. I know she has some standing appointments every week. So I will call her this afternoon. If that's not a good date with her, because of her medical appointments, I'll get with Mr. Bowditch and Mary Ann and we can get a new date.
Thank you. So for right now, we'll call it a live bench trial, July 7th at 1 p.m. here in courtroom number 1. If Ms. Manarino needs to be in communication to change either the date or time, she'll relay that information to Mr. Bowditch. Anything else, Ms. Manarino?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Bowditch?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Anderson, I'll see you on July 7th, sir. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Thank you. Mr. Bowditch, are you handling Mr. Motley's case for Mr. Jadala?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is 2202380M.
Your Honor,
This is Van Buren Township versus Antoine Motley.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Motley in place of his attorney of record, Mr. Jadala, who apologizes to the court. Your Honor, today is the date and time set for a final pretrial. A victim was supposed to appear. According to Ms. Manarino, the victim has appeared.
Your Honor, Mr. Marchek is on the Zoom. This is the second final pretrial that Mr. Marchek has appeared for.
Your Honor, I believe that it will be set for trial, but without Mr. Jadala's involvement, I'm reluctant to set it for either a bench or a jury. I'm requesting another pretrial, not a final, another pretrial, where Mr. Jadala can decide what sort of trial he wishes.
Ms. Manarino?
Your Honor, I would just indicate if the court's inclined to set it for another pretrial that we would waive Mr. Marchek's appearance as he has appeared twice for final pretrials.
court will waive his presence at the next pretrial date. I've noted in the file that he appeared this morning and that the request for adjournment was from the defense. The adjourned pretrial date will be
July 21st at 9:10.
July 21st at 9:10. That will be in number 3 with Judge Green. Anything else in this matter, Ms. Manorino?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Bowditch?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Motley. July 21st with Judge Green. Mr. Marchak, you do not need to be here unless you want to be here.
Right.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Marchak.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, sir. Mr. Eason, nope, it's not been too long. I'm not sure where Sanuku is.
I'll try calling
And then
him.
we- Okay,
Okay.
Thank
Mute
you.
myself.
yes, thank you. We had Dressler at 9:50, and there was a message that Dressler is in custody. This is 22WM004570M. This is Wayne County Airport versus Janet Scott. This matter is scheduled for show cause this morning at 8 a.m. It's now 10:29 a.m. by the court's clock. Defendant having failed to appear for a second time in this matter. Bench warrant shall issue 5,000, 10%. This is 22WM004510M. This is Wayne County Airport versus Janisha Young. Matter of scheduled for show cause at 8 a.m. It's now 10:29 a.m. by the court's clock. Defendant having failed to appear. This being the second failure to appear in this matter, bench warrant shall issue 5,000, 10%. Those were all of the 8 o'clock show causes. None of the defendants appeared.
Your Honor, I was able to reach my attorney. He should be getting on.
He's here right now, sir. Thank you.
You're
Sir, do you
welcome.
need to speak to the prosecutor on behalf of Mr. Easton? Are you ready to proceed?
Good morning, Judge. If I could have a breakout room with the prosecutor.
Absolutely. The staff will get you put into a breakout room.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for that, Mr. Eason.
You're welcome.
Mr. Hadley, we're ready with Ms. Kirksey.
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
This is 220317OM. This is Van Buren Township versus Jamie Kirksey.
Angela Mannering on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Josh Hadley appearing on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Jamie Kirksey.
Ms. Kirksey, state your name for the record, please.
Jamie Kirksey.
Thank you. Today is the day and time set for the adjourned pretrial in this matter. Mr. Hadley, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, we will need one last adjournment. We did receive paper discovery after reviewing it with my client. I think we may be missing an attached Detroit Police Department report. I'll contact Ms. Manor Reno on that one. And additionally, like one of the earlier cases, I got a DVD that is inbound like right now. It should be hitting our office today. So humbly, I just asked for one more adjournment. We should be ready to go at that point.
That adjourn date will be
July 21st at 9:20.
July 21st at 9:20 a.m. That will be in number 3 with Judge Green. Anything else, Ms. Manarino?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Hadley?
I'm sorry, Judge.
Ms. Kirksey, what did you want to say?
I'm sorry about that outburst like that, but is there a way that we could possibly get a sooner date, because my due date is like that literally like next day, so I could be going to labor that 21st or that 22nd or any time of that period.
How about July 7th at 10:45?
July 7th. That'll be fine.
July 7th at 10:45.
July 7th at 10:45. That's fine.
And that'll still be with Judge Green.
Okay. Is the Zoom information, or will it be mailed out to me?
I'll take care of it for you, Ms.
It will be
Kirksey.
mailed out.
Okay. Thank you.
And Your Honor, as we
Anything
indicate,
else, Mr.
that should be more than enough time because we'll get the DVD today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Kirksey, good luck to you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
This is 22WM00817OM. This is Wayne County Airport versus Dwayne Eason.
Good morning, Judge. For the record, David M. Sanuco, P number 52801, appearing on behalf of Mr. Eason.
And good morning, Your Honor. James Munn appearing on behalf of the airport.
Mr. Eason,
Judge,
state
we
your
have
name for me,
reached a
please.
resolution. My client's prepared to tender a plea of guilty with the matter being taken under 771.1 for a period of 30 days.
Mr. Eason, state your name for me, sir.
Dwayne Eason.
Thank you. Raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. You may put your hand down. You've had the opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney,
Yes.
and it's your understanding you'll be tendering a plea of guilty to the checkpoint violation,
Yes.
and that sentence in this matter will be delayed for a period of 30 days.
Yes.
Sir, you understand that if the court accepts your plea this morning, you will not have a trial of any kind?
Yes. And I apologize. I'm at my job and that's the school. I'm at the school.
I understand, sir. The court accepts your plea. You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
I say you understand that if the court accepts the plea this morning, you will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor.
Yes.
And sir, you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily. You haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything to get you to plea.
Yes.
Sir, you're pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty.
Correct. Yes.
Is it true, sir, that on June 5th, 2022, at Wayne County Airport, which is located city of Romulus County, Wayne, state of Michigan, you committed a checkpoint violation by carrying a dangerous weapon through the checkpoint?
Yes.
Satisfied, Mr. Mena?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Mr. Sanuku?
Judge, I'm satisfied.
Thank you, Mr. Eason. The court accepts your plea of guilty to the single count of the checkpoint violation as previously indicated. Your plea will be, your sentence will be deferred for, your sentence will be delayed for a period of 30 days pursuant to 771.1. Was there any conversation or agreement between the parties regarding the cost in this matter,
No, Your Honor.
or the return of the weapon or destruction of the weapon?
Yes, Your Honor. With regard to the firearm, upon the successful completion of his probationary period, he'll be able to contact the Wayne County Airport Police and make arrangements for the return of his firearm.
That's correct, Judge.
Sir, the court will assess cost of $500 and make a notation that the firearm may be returned. Do you need more than 5 days to pay that amount?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Sir, you may pay it online, you may bring it to the court, or you may mail it to the court. Anything else, Mr. Mena?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Anything else on behalf of Mr. Eason?
Nothing further, Judge. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you, you too. Good luck to you, Mr. Eason. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Jones, are we ready on Jones?
Crystal Jones, yes, Your Honor.
This is 22WM007630M. This is Wayne County Airport versus Christelle Jones.
Now, Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Ms. Jones. Your Honor, as far as the arraignment, we'd waive formal reading, stand mute. As far as the pretrial, Your Honor, Ms. Jones wishes to plead guilty to the count of a checkpoint violation with the understanding the matter would be taken under a 771 for a period of 3 months, and that her pistol may be returned.
Ma'am, state your name for the record.
My name is Crystal Jones.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear affirm testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. Can you put your hand down? You had the opportunity to discuss the case this morning with Mr. Bowditch,
Yes.
and you understand that you'll be tendering a plea of guilty to the checkpoint violation,
Correct.
and that your sentence in this matter will be delayed for a period of 3 months.
You say my sentencing is delayed?
Will be delayed for a period of 3 months.
Does that mean in 3 months I'm done? That's what I'm
Yes,
understanding.
ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
well, yeah,
ma'am. You understand that if the court accepts your plea this morning, you will not have a trial of any kind.
yes,
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor.
okay,
Ma'am, you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily. You haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything.
correct.
And ma'am, you're pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty.
Yeah, I did it.
Ma'am, is it true that on May the 26th, 2022 at Wayne County Airport, which is City of Romulus County, Wayne, State of Michigan, that you carried a dangerous weapon through the checkpoint?
I did by mistake.
Satisfied, Mr. Mena?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Mr. Bowditch?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Ms. Jones, the court accepts your plea of guilty to the checkpoint violation as previously indicated. Sentence will be delayed for a period of 3 months. At the conclusion of that 3 months, so long as you have paid the cost assessed by the court and not incurred any new criminal offenses, the matter will be administratively reviewed for dismissal. Ma'am, you may also retrieve the firearm after you have completed this period, this 3-month period. The court will assess costs of $500. Is there anything else, Mr. Mena?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Anything else, Mr. Bowditch?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Ma'am, do you need more than 5 days to pay that amount?
Yes, please.
Ma'am, before you leave today, the court staff will move you into the collections meeting room. You will meet with a member of the collections staff to make a payment plan on the $500.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, Ms. Jones.
I appreciate it. Have a good day.
You're welcome. You too.
Mr. Mena, could you and I go into a breakout room again?
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
I'll move you to mine.
Thank you, sir.
Ms. Jones, do you see the invitation to join the breakout room?
Not yet. Nothing has come on the screen just yet.
It should be there now.
Madam Clerk, will Mr. Dressler's case be called?
I have called your name twice to get your client's case called without response.
I apologize, Judge. I'm ready.
Your message to the court indicated that your client is in custody. In custody where?
It's my understanding he's in Washtenaw County.
Washtenaw County is not on, Marianne. I don't know how that works.
I can find out, was he in custody when this case was set?
He was in custody when we were here back on May the 19th.
Let me find
Then
out.
it was adjourned to June 2nd and then adjourned again till today.
I found out that if we didn't know he was in custody, he will not, if nothing was sent to the jail, so he will not be appearing today.
Do you know how long your client's likely to be in custody?
I'm not sure, Judge. I'm standing in for the Attorney of Record, Sam Bernstein. But it looks like we're going to have to adjourn this anyways. And so I can let him know that he'll have to inform the court ahead of time if he is still in custody.
This is 220295OM. This is Van Buren Township versus Zachary Dressler. May I have your appearances, please?
Angela Mannering on behalf of the people.
Judge Francis Murphy on behalf of Mr. Dressler, standing in for the attorney of record, Sam Bernstein.
We'll adjourn this matter. This arraignment pretrial will be adjourned over to
July 21st at 9:20.
Thank you,
July
Judge.
21st at 9:20 a.m. in number 3 with Judge Green.
Thank you, Judge. I'm sorry about that earlier.
No worries. Anything
Well,
else, Ms. Manarino?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything else, Attorney Murphy?
No, thank you for your patience, Judge.
Have a good day. Thank you.
You too.
This is 22WM00331 OM. This is Wayne County Airport versus India Cole. Ms. Cole, state your
Hey,
name for
ma'am.
the record, please.
India code.
Thank you. The way that you are labeled indicates that you do not wish to have the assistance of the court-appointed attorney this morning. Is that accurate?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you intend to proceed on your own, or do you intend to retain an attorney in this matter?
On my own. 'Cause I
Have you
want to
had the
plead
opportunity to
guilty.
speak to the, hold on one second. Have you had the opportunity to speak to the court-appointed, to the prosecutor this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Mena, was there any resolution of this matter? You're muted.
Sorry about that, Judge. I believe, Your Honor, there is, Ms. Cole is going to tender a guilty plea to the charge of drug crime.
Ms. Cole, after speaking with Mr. Mena, is your intention to enter a plea of guilty as charged to the drug crime possession of marijuana?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, would you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. Ma'am, you understand that if the court accepts your plea this morning, you will not have a trial of any kind?
Yes, ma'am.
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor?
On my own.
Ma'am, you understand that if the court accepts your guilty plea, you won't have the opportunity to present witnesses?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
You haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything to get you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it true that on March the 8th, 2022 at Wayne County Airport, which is located in the city of Romulus, County of Wayne, state of Michigan, you committed a drug crime, that being in possession of marijuana by smuggling 2 check bags full of marijuana through the airport?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Mr. Mena?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
Ma'am, the court accepts your plea of guilty as charged in this matter. Before sentence is imposed, Mr. Mena, is there anything you'd like to inform the court of or ask of the court?
No, Your Honor, we'll leave sentencing to the court's discretion.
Ms. Cole, is there anything you'd like to say before fines and costs are assessed in this matter?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, are you employed?
No, ma'am.
How do you support yourself?
I was working, but I had got laid off.
Before this March 8th date, when was the last time you had contact with law enforcement?
A few years.
Few years?
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
currently on probation or parole, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Is there anything you'd like to say before fines and costs are assessed?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, the court's going to impose a fine of $500, cost of $100. There's $75 crime victims, $50 show cause fee for previous failure to appear, $50 mandatory state costs, and $20 fund fee. That's $795. Are you able to pay that amount within 5 days, or do you need more time?
Oh, 5 days, cool. It's fine.
I'm sorry?
I said in 5 days, it's fine.
Okay. Ma'am, you may mail it to the court, or you can go online and pay. Anything else,
Okay.
Mr. Mena?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Anything else, Ms. Cole?
No, ma'am.
Have a good day, ma'am.
Thank you.
Reedy was the last file I saw.
Ready, Your Honor.
No, they're still in the breakout room.
Mr. Reedy is, Your Honor.
Yes.
You might have trouble exiting.
I just moved him,
Thank you, Mr. Mena.
I think.
It's going to be a plea, Jim. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll go in there and see if I can help.
Thank you. This is 22WM007510M. This is Wayne County Airport versus Howard Reedy. May I have your appearances, please?
For the record, Your Honor. Oh, sorry. For the record, Your Honor, James Mena appearing on behalf of the airport.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Reedy. Your Honor, today is date and time set for arraignment. Waive formal reading, stand mute. We've also had a chance to pre-try this case with Mr. Mena's generosity. We do have a plea agreement in which Mr. Reedy would be pleading guilty to the charge of being a disorderly person, with the understanding the matter would be taken under 771 for a period of 6 months.
Mr. Reedy,
Yes, ma'am.
is your video available?
I've been trying.
Would you state your name for the record, please?
Howard Philip Reedy Jr.
Thank you. Sir, were you able to hear Mr. Bowditch just now regarding the plea in this matter?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that if the court accepts your plea of guilty to being a disorderly person, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, ma'am.
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily. You haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything to get you to plead guilty.
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Reedy, is it true that on May the 24th, 2022 at Wayne County Airport, which is located City of Romulus County, Wayne, State of Michigan, you were a disorderly person?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Mr. Mena?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Mr. Bowditch?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Mr. Reedy, the court accepts your plea of guilty to being a disorderly person. As previously indicated, your sentence in this matter will be delayed for a period of 6 months. So long as you incur no new offenses and pay the costs assessed by the court, the matter will be administratively reviewed for dismissal. Was there any agreement as to cost in this matter, Mr. Mena?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Reedy, the court will assess $300 in costs. Are you able to pay that within the next 5 days?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can go online and pay, or you can mail it to the court.
Okay.
Anything else, Mr. Mena?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Anything else, Mr. Bowditch?
Nothing other than my thanks to Mr. Mena.
Thank you. Mr. Reedy, you're all set, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am.
That concludes the docket, Mr. Hadley. Mr. Nunley, the court's last scheduled matter was a 10:45. It's 10:58 by the court's clock. That those persons have not appeared. The court considers the morning docket closed, but for a formal hearing at 11 o'clock. I see the defendant is here for the 11 o'clock. The prosecutor is here. Ms. Manarino, are you ready to proceed with the formal hearing?
Your Honor, the officer has not checked in yet. I'll give him a call and see if he's signing in.
Mr. Dobbins, are you ready to proceed with the formal hearing?
I am.
Thank you. Mr. Mena, was there something else?
No, Your Honor, if Mr. Nunley's got a minute, I'd like to talk to him in a breakout room about our 1 o'clock trial.
Absolutely. Mr. Hadley, was there anything else?
No, Your Honor, just want to make sure I think I heard you right. I got the waiver to sign off.
You do, sir. Thank you.
Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Mr. Bowditch, anything else?
No, just waiting to be dismissed, Your Honor.
You're waiting for?
Well, I was just making sure that there was nothing else, Your Honor.
We're all set. Thank you,
All
sir.
right, thank you.
Ms.
Your Honor,
Manarino,
sorry,
go
Judge. for
ahead.
that. I was just going to indicate there was a 10:45 pretrial for an Amy Kamen. I spoke with her attorney, Frank Ford, yesterday. He was planning on signing on. I know he had an in-person matter this morning, so I did ask him to call me if he was going to be late, and I have not heard from him.
My position is it's 11 o'clock. People have 15 minutes to get here. They are late. I'll deal with it at the end of the formal hearing. I will be stepping off for approximately, I think about 10 minutes, but I will be back shortly.
Okay, that'll give me time to get Officer Hall signed on.
Thank you.
Marianne, before I leave, are we all set?
Yep, all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, Marianne, I don't even have it anymore. Armstrong?
Yep,
And
I
she's
have it
not
up.
here. Where is she?
Andy said she was giving her the information she was gonna log right in. So it's probably in the files that you just gave me, right?
It's rubber band together with the failure to appear sticker on the front of the 5 or 6 that were scheduled.
There,
Mr.
Right.
Motley, or maybe not.
No, just kidding.
Okay, Judge, we'll see you at 1. We didn't get it resolved. Royce will tell you that it was one of those Kmart specials to get it done, and she didn't want to take it.
I'll see you at 1 o'clock then.
All right. See you, Judge.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. How you sit in the wrong place for? What happened to Mr. Dobbins?
We lost him, Judge. He left about 11:01. So I was thinking perhaps if you were agreeable, because the officer and I got our signals crossed and he's in training right now. And we lost Mr. Dobbins, if we could just put this over for a new date.
He was here, so let's see if he logs back on, and I'm waiting for somebody to show up from 8 o'clock.
Hello.
This is 22WM000660M. This is Wayne County Airport versus Danny Joe Armstrong. Ma'am, may I have your name, please?
Yes, ma'am. It's Danny Joe Armstrong.
Miss Armstrong, your case was scheduled at 8 o'clock. I called it at 10:19. It's now 11:09.
I apologize, ma'am. I live in Oregon, and I thought I was trying to get in the meeting. I was a half hour late, and it just kept saying waiting, and the lady called my house, and I've gotten through. I apologize very much.
Ma'am, the court sent a request down to issue a bench warrant, but you are here now.
Oh my God.
The court will have to reschedule the matter. The prosecutor has gone for the day. He was just released within the last 10 minutes. We'll get another date for you. And Marianne, is there space on that? Is it July 7th or is it July 21st for the airport?
July 21st.
At what time?
There, all show causes are at 8.
Oh, thank you. No, Miss Armstrong, why weren't you here on May the 19th?
Because I'm 3 hours behind you, and it was an honest mistake.
Respectfully, ma'am, it's an honest mistake the first time. I would like to help you get this case resolved.
Please.
Marianne's not, I'm lifting the show call. She's here. I understand the time difference.
Well, if it's such a big, what about 10:50?
That's fine, ma'am.
10:50 a.m. That will be in number 3 with Judge Green. And she will do your arraignment pretrial at that time. The prosecutor will be present. You will have the opportunity to speak with the court-appointed attorney should you wish to have the assistance of the attorney, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Armstrong, good luck to you, ma'am. Have a good day.
I appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Hello, Your Honor. This is Tuttles. I'm back, and my client is checking.
Mr. Tuttles,
No.
I am very perturbed right now with attorney's failure to appear as directed. You were on, you disappeared. I begged you to get your client on from the 9:20. Mr. Minna is gone now. This case was scheduled at 9:20. It's now 11:12 by the court's clock. I understand people are busy and double scheduled, but this is 22WM007360M. This is Wayne County Airport versus Sandy Moy.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this Honorable Court, Antonio D. Tuttles, on behalf of my client, Mr. Moy, who is physically not present. I asked the court to waive his physical presence. However, I understand Mr. Moy is now here via Zoom.
Mr. Moy, state your name for the court, please, sir.
Sandy McKinley Moy Jr.
Thank you. The court has already indicated that the prosecutor is gone for the day, having concluded his docket about 10 or 15 minutes ago. Mr. Tuttles, the court is happy to proceed with the arraignment and then schedule the matter for pretrial.
Thank you, Your Honor. For purposes of the arraignment, we do waive the formal reading and stand mute.
Mr. Moy, your bond in this matter will be set at $5,000 personal. You do not need to post any money, but what you must do is appear at all future court dates and participate in these proceedings as directed by the court. The adjourned pretrial date will be
July 21st at 9:40.
July 21st, 2022 at 9:40 a.m. That will be in number 3 with Judge Green.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm out of state on that day. I'm out of state that entire week, the 18th through the 22nd.
August 4th at 9:10.
August 4th at 9:10. Thank you.
And that will still be in number 3 with Judge Green. Anything else, Mr. Tuttles?
No, Your Honor, I appreciate the court's indulgence.
Have a good day. Good luck to you, Mr. Moy.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry about
Ms. Manarino.
It's okay.
No worries, Mr. Moy.
Yes,
This is
Your Honor.
220236OD. This is Van Buren Township versus Amy Kamen.
Good morning, Your Honor. Angela Manning on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Frank Ford on behalf of Ms. Kamen.
Today is the day and time set for the adjourned pretrial. Sir, is your client with you?
No, I am actually at the 48th District Court waiting on another case. I assume that she had logged in. I don't know. She has not
been here at all this morning. Ms. Manarino, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I spoke with Mr. Ford yesterday. We did work out a deal in this matter. If Ms. Kamen is not able to appear, though, I would have no objection to adjourning this matter so that she can appear and we can put the plea on the record.
We will adjourn it to
July 21st at 9:40.
July 21st at 9:40 a.m. and number 3 with Judge Green for entry of a plea.
Will that be on Zoom?
It will be, sir.
All right, very well. Thank you very
Anything
much.
else, Ms. Manarino?
I will
No,
get
Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Anything else, Mr. Ford?
No, I will get in contact with Ms. Kamen and inform her. Thank you.
Much
Thanks, Frank.
appreciated, sir. Good luck to you at 48.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I am looking for Mr. Dobbins. He was here.
I don't see him anywhere on the Zoom, Your Honor.
Did you actually see him before?
I did not see his face. It was just logged in as his name. He had signed in under a different name. It was something Detroit. But I believe that Heather spoke with him when she checked him in because she was able to confirm his address.
I'm asking because he has used this court Zoom before. So I was hoping he was down to probation.
It appeared that he was signing in from his own device because it was not his name when he signed it. It was some agency.
I saw it.
Okay.
In any event, how do you know? These are 22VB00264 A, B, and C, and then 22VB00265B. These are all Van Buren Township versus Richard Dobbins. The matters are scheduled today at 11 a.m. for a formal hearing. Ms. Manarino, how do you wish to proceed?
Your Honor, in light of the fact that Officer Hall and I got our signals crossed and he is in a training today, given the fact that Mr. Dobbins did appear and then left the hearing for whatever reason, we would ask the court to set this for a new date so that all parties can appear.
That new date for the formal hearing will be
July 21st at 11 o'clock.
July 21st, 2022.
That goes
At
with
11
that.
a.m.
Yeah, that'll go with Judge Greek, correct? Or does it stay with you?
It will stay with me. So do you want to put it on before that trial on that day?
That was at 1 o'clock?
Yes.
I'm
Oh, it's
asking
1
for
o'clock on the
that.
7th, though, is the trial.
You say what?
The trial's on the 7th at 1. On
Oh.
Mr. Peterson.
Okay. No,
So-
the trial's on the 7th, this is on the 21st at 11, but we can't leave it on Judge Green's docket, can we?
I don't believe so.
So we do it at 1 o'clock, or would you leave? I don't know, Ms. Manarino.
Yeah, 1 o'clock on the 21st is fine with me, Your Honor.
1 o'clock on the 21st. If Mr. Dobbins pops back in, I'll advise him of that, but we're leaving and taking Zoom down until shortly before our 1 o'clock trial.
All righty, thank you, Judge.
Anything else?
I think that's enough for today.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.